What up, YouTube? What up, Facebook, and all the social media networks? It's TMDE Sports, where we talk about the latest and greatest information and gossip in the professional sports world. This episode is brought to you by Volpini Law Firm for all your professional personal injury and real estate needs, the best in Northeast Ohio. J7W Multimedia Incorporated and the ASFL, American Spring Football League, and our new partnership, Fanatic.com.
I can't wait for y'all to start getting naked.
We get naked.
You don't want to see that.
You don't want to see that. For all your official licensed gear. Now, let's introduce the cast. Christy Acuity is in the building. Christy, let them know what's good, baby.
Hey, and I actually have a new sponsor as well. This is Botanical Brewing. I work for a new company. Some of you may know. It's called Kava Culture, and we actually brew Delta 8 beverages, Kava beverages, Kratom beverages, all of your alternative to alcohol beverage needs. We got them, and we wholesale, so let me know what you need.
No doubt. Make sure you guys pay attention and you guys get that link. That way you can get a hold of that drink. I don't do all of that, but I might like it. It is what it is. Aaron Sims is in the building. Aaron, let them know what's good, baby.
What's up? What's up? It's all good. Love you to life. Let's talk about some sports, man. Let's have some fun out here.
No doubt. As you well know, wow, it's been a crazy week. The NFL has lost a very young, passionate, competitive player. Dwayne Haskins passed away. From all the resources that we're getting right now, Dwayne was supposedly on Highway 595, and he was hit by, they say, a dump truck, a semi truck. Everything is still so cloudy and blurry right now, but shout out goes out to this man. This man was a standout quarterback in Ohio State. He threw for 4,831 yards and 50 touchdowns in 2018. And our hearts go out to you, to the Haskins family, to everybody that loved this guy. He was the backup in the Pittsburgh Steelers. He was drafted by Washington in the first round, and our hearts, TMD hearts, go out to him and his whole family. And his I think he had a girlfriend or wife. He had a wife, didn't he?
I wasn't sure. I just know that 595 is an awful road. I hate driving over there. I refuse to.
I wish we could find out the extenuating circumstances behind that. But it is what it is, and bless him and his family. So we got to get to it. We got to keep moving. First thing up to back, oh my God, is Aaron's hot takes. And speaking of Aaron, let them know you got the Cavs update, my brother. Let us know what's going on.
Well, the Cavs are in the play-in tournament. They finished 8th. It was actually tied for 7th with the Brooklyn Nets, but they had the same record. Brooklyn had the home game. Of course, Brooklyn won. Kyrie and KD got busy. Brooklyn came away with the win. The Atlanta Hawks beat the Charlotte Hornets. So Friday, tomorrow night, we play against the Hawks in Cleveland, for the FC. And, it should be a good game. The Hawks have beat the Cavs 3 out of the 4 times they played this year. Trae Young, ice traded game. He averaged 30 against the Cavs. Actually, I think it's like 32. It's going to be a tough win, but we get Jared Allen back. Now, see, when we got Jared Allen back, now we can play that triangle defense with Marketing, with Evan, and with Allen. Now we're going to see if they can beat the Cavs in tall ball. So I'm hoping Jared Allen comes back. I hope the finger's ready. And, we'll see the Cavs at full strength. If they do win Friday, it's going to be a tough series for whoever they play.
Yeah, we need it. Oh, man, I'm so mad that Jared got hurt. I wish we could get Sexton back, man. I still feel like the Cavs need another shot creator. You know what I'm saying? And what's old boy Karis LeVert? He's not what I thought they was paying out to be. I kind of understand why the Cavs were able to acquire him now. And Love and everybody, we got to step up. Hey, y'all seen the animated versions of the Cavs? I might have to put that on here. They got 2 animated cartoons. I actually like it.
Do they really?
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
I like it, man.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah, they got Jared Allen. They call him Fro Hio. He got his afro up instead, and the Love Machine.
Awesome.
And I'm gonna put that up because I actually like the commercial, and the cat is like Cavaliers, and he's
Right.
real responsive. Like, you know, it's incentivized when he's saying that though. But it is what it is, man. And you know, I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. Do you think we can pull this off?
Stranger things have happened. They can pull it out.
I actually think they're the better team if they're healthy. And you know, the thing we talk about, Karis LeVert, the Cavs were next to last in driving to the hole, slasher to go to the lane. Karis LeVert is in the top 5, and you know, in his prejudgment, you know, to say that he's not worth it because he's been hurt the whole time. But every time he's in, he has averaged in the teens. He has done well. You know, the thing about Sexton is, and what we miss about it, he's a bulldog on the defense. He's a hound. He keeps the tension up, and with Garland's achy breaky style, it really wear down teams in the fourth quarter. So yes, we do miss Sexton, and you know, it's not ruled out if they go to the series, he's not going to play. You know, he's just not going to be in the playing game. He's like two weeks away from being able to come back. So who knows if the Cavs can win Friday night? You know, they may get him back game 3, game 4 of the series, and that could change everything because there's no one head and heels over anyone in the East or the West. This is really one of the years anybody can win it.
Wow, bro. I mean, I'm hoping and praying because before the All-Star break, the Cavs they were doing excellent. They were running it, and they gave us such hope. I didn't want to jump on the bandwagon yet because it's, you know, factor of sadness, Cleveland this, Cleveland that, LeBron James this, and I didn't want to. I didn't want to
about it. We spoke about it. They're all teenagers. I mean, they hit that 50-game wall, 60-game wall. They never played basketball that long. Their bodies aren't used to it. These are kids under 25 years old. They actually should be in college. You know, they should have won, you know, March Madness. You know, looking at their ages. You know, Darius Garland 2 years ago was a senior in high school. So think about that.
Wow.
Babies.
Yeah, they're babies.
Yeah, you got to give it the bigger staff, man, for getting these guys. The other night, dude, I was watching that. I watched that Brooklyn game, and they was just getting pounded in the paint. Like they was trying to double team Kyrie. Then they got.
I'm sorry, I still love watching Kyrie.
no doubt. You know, but they was double team Kyrie, but they wouldn't come off the block fast enough. He dished it, and then they was just get an easy layup. Drummond was in there. I was like, man, what the fuck is the Cavs doing? You know, but then they got down and they started coming back. And then KD got cold for a second. And that was the opportunity. I was like, come on, Cleveland, come on. But
well, that was because Bickerstaff, he halftime he went to the NEBA defense where he went half of the defense was man up, the other half was in zone. He put Kyrie in his zone, and he manned up and double teamed KD. He made the adjustments. Had he made them adjustments early in the game, they might have won that game. But again, the Cavs have been playing underhanded. If the Cavs was a full team, they're the top 4 teams in the East. No problem with that coach, with that young team. Like their slogan says, "We some dogs," and they let the whole league know that next year they're gonna be a problem.
Yeah, they definitely gonna be a problem, and I can't wait to see.
Hope so.
We can stay healthy, but it is what it is. All right, now we got to get to it. Christy's gonna break down this building. Christy, wow, you got some stuff you want to share about the NFL indecencies. So
I got a rap sheet about about these rape cases. So, okay. Let me just start with our wonderful nemesis, Ben Roethlisberger. We all know how he was accused back in 2009. That was his first case. They settled out of court. And guess what? The NFL did not punish him for anything.
Now, I tell you what, I like you and I want you. Now, we can do this the easy way or we can do it the hard way. The choice is yours.
Even though it was settled out of court. Then in March 2010.
I thought he got suspended, though.
Oh, no. He got suspended for the second case.
Oh, okay.
That happened in 2010. And he was supposed to be suspended for 6 games. They only suspended him for 4. What, did he get off for good behavior or something? I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. Antonio Brown still has a case out there that's pending. Chad Wheeler from the Seattle Seahawks. Now, he was let go for beating the crap out of his girlfriend. But
yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, the NFL has done nothing to him. No punishment at all. He is free to get picked up by any team in the NFL.
Wow.
He's white. Does that doesn't that just
we gonna
it tells you something? Yeah, we're gonna get on that in a minute. and then of course we have good old Robert Kraft, who paid $100,000 to a charity, and he didn't get punished. No punishment from the NFL, nothing, because evidently all his charges were dropped because he supposedly was having a relationship with the owner from the massage parlor.
Wow.
So, yeah, that's how he got out of that one.
So I gotta say, do we feel that this could possibly be and I hate to say it, is it a racial thing? What do you guys think? Do you think that we still have that problem? It's 2022. Are we still having that problem with race relations in the NFL or in any professional sports? What do you guys think?
It seems like we are. Unfortunately.
It's just
Aaron, let it go, bro. Let it go, bro. Do your thing, bro.
Yeah, because it's not just sports.
It's just business as usual. It's
Okay.
business as usual, and
It's sad that you look at it that way.
It's business as usual because they're trying to hold on to what they've had. I mean, that's their source of power. And I really think it's really sad when you're rich and you got to have someone to look down upon. But that's just the nature. That's the nature of, really hate to say it, it's the nature of this country. I mean, you look at Washington, D.C., you look at everything that's really what this country is about. I mean, it's just a sad thing, but it's changing. It's changing because with the generations, people don't feel the same, and a lot of opportunities are coming, and I definitely think humanity, it's a lot of things that's going bad, but humanity is starting to come together as one. Because the world is becoming very small with the internet. It's becoming very small with music. Hey, we look at the universe, and really humans are babies in the universe. So we're maturing, and we just got to get past things, and it's going to be a hard time, and you can expect sometimes things to look that way or seem that way or even be that way, but you still got to keep pushing on, and you still got to do the best you can. You know what I mean? We looking at it right now, and we could talk about racism, but we had a GM who just gave $230 million to another brother, and then constructed a contract where he makes a little bit in the beginning and rest at the end, and maybe the NFL seen that because they said they're going to wait to do the trial until next year now to say, okay, you did that, so we're going to wait another year, but they can reconstruct the contract and push it back another year. So we're and when you think about racism, it's a position of power, and we're starting to realize the owners are losing their power. So no longer will we call it racism, but only just old prejudiced motherfuckers.
Chrissy,
And you know what? Yeah, I was just going to say, it's up to us to keep doing what we do. And that is to not look at somebody as if they are another color or another race or another religion, and just as they are another human being. We are all the same on the inside.
Right.
I personally, I try to tan and get as dark as possible. So
you want that
and
melanin?
It's funny you say that it's only a melanin thing. It's how much melanin you have. You know what I mean? White and black is the biggest lie ever told to humanity.
You wait, Aaron. During summertime, me and you are gonna look like twins.
No, we ain't. You gonna be blacker than me because I stay in the shade. I get red this summer. You gonna be around here. You gonna be darker than me because I be in the shade, Jay.
Ain't nobody getting darker than my black ass.
No.
Ain't nobody getting more chocolate than me, baby.
Man.
Dark chocolate.
I'm trying to
You
get
got dark chocolate, milk chocolate, and white chocolate all right here.
Hey, I was a lifeguard.
I love
in the
you guys.
Army, and when I looked like this shirt, the inside of the shirt, I was crispy, like damn. I was like, yo, I didn't even think I could get. I don't know, man.
See, and there's white women all over America spending hundreds of thousands of dollars to try to get that dark
Yeah.
by spray tans.
Yeah. So Chrissy, ask you a question. Why you say that?
Yeah.
Why do you think that is? When we're talking, why do you think that is?
I personally think I look better when I'm darker. I think I look healthier. Some people think that they look like they weigh less when they're darker. It's, to me, it's more exotic, you know. So I don't know. I don't have anything against light skin or dark skin. I love everybody. You guys should know that by now, except for Steelers, Ravens, and the Broncos.
You don't give a damn how if they just burn up. You don't give a damn about.
I don't care what color they are.
No doubt.
Hey, yeah, the Bengals is cool though. I like that she didn't add the Bengals in there. I kind of like the Bengals on the slide.
Yeah, I can't talk on them.
What? Wait a minute. Burrow?
It's like your little brother. It's you know, like everybody else can't pick on your little brother, but you're allowed to, you know. But
and you got to think. I grew up in Massillon. I learned how to play football in Massillon, and I know that the Bengals is just the Massillon Tigers brought to Cincinnati from Paul Brown, and it's been told that since I was little. I remember on Fridays everybody used to wear orange Tiger shirts and blue jeans, and we used to play football the second half of the school. They would actually take us out of class to go play football.
I actually grew up as a Howland Tiger back in Warren, Ohio, and my dad coached the Howland Little Tigers. So we had Tiger everything. I still have a Tigers jacket hanging in this closet right now from before I moved here when I was 13 years old. So that thing's like, oh God, it's like 33 years old.
It is what it is. As long as you can, you know, it's hard to hold
it
on.
Still fits. That's the best part.
No doubt.
So,
All right.
That is my take on what's going on in the NFL. Let Deshaun Watson just be alone. I mean, this is ridiculous. It's getting drawn out for too long. I'm pissed that they aren't making the ladies just get it done and over with right now. But, you know, whatever.
Well, if they did, then he might have got suspended, though. You know what I'm saying? So they prolonged it. At least we're going to get to see a season, hopefully, where from camp all the way to the end where Deshaun, people are going to get a taste, which leads me to what I want to get to next.
Yes, go. It's you, go.
Yes. Break down this Armani Deacons goddamn dilemma. So my dilemma this week is this Baker Mayfield shit. I'm so sick of it. I'm so tired of it. And I'm not going to pick on BFO. I'm not going to pick up BFO because it's everywhere. You have Baker Mayfield sympathizers.
It's his birthday.
Yeah, man, I don't give a shit if it's his goddamn birthday.
He's acting like Johnny Manziel.
Yeah. Now, personally, wait a minute. Personally, I don't know the man. I'm not going to hate on the man. I hope he prospers and wherever he goes. If he gets a starting position, back up, that he does what he thinks he can do. Hopefully he can do it. I don't know. But my thing is this. Dude, shut the hell up. And he is his worst enemy. It comes a time. Eric came on the show and said about getting traded and how he felt. Yep. You have players that said that. Anthony Griggs came. They all came on. That is a portion of NFL life. It's a business. So what you get mad about? Oh, I feel disrespected. How the fuck you think Matt Ryan felt? How the fuck you think Jimmy G felt? How the fuck you think Jared Goff felt? He got a big ass check and they got rid of his ass the next year. I'm so tired of it, man. They holding on to this dude. Man. So my dilemma is, what do we do? Now we got Josh Dobbs. We got
four quarterbacks.
We got four quarterbacks on this team. What do y'all think about that? Am I tripping?
They're looking for an adequate backup.
Yeah.
You know, really what they want to do, because Deshaun Watson's IQ is so high. Stefanski's going to be able to open up this playbook. And he wants to see who can run the plays as well as Deshaun Watson, because we came into this not knowing if he was going to get suspended for 3 or 4 games.
No doubt.
You know, so he had to stack the room, and I like what he's doing by stacking the room, because it's going to create competition, and we're going to have a true backup that can actually run the offense the way Deshaun can run, because it's going to be a lot of read, it's going to be a lot of motion, it's going to be a lot of bootleg, you know, so they're going to have to be able to get busy. And you got to see who can do it. You know, you like to say Bissett could do it. I know he has a high IQ and all that stuff, but Dobbs has great athletic ability. And I hated when Pittsburgh used to put him in the game.
Yeah. He'll get some yards. He'll get some yards. I'm like, stop his ass. You know, but Christy, how do you feel about this?
Well, like you said, there's a lot of them. There's 4 of them right now. I think that they are aiming for having 3. You know, like, yeah, they're looking to offload Baker because he opened his mouth way too much. I mean, like, and now he's got other players like laughing at him and making jokes about him, like, hey, is your dog okay during your interview?
Yeah, I like that though. His dog was just lamping.
The dog looked dead as shit.
The dog was lamping. He was unbothered. He had been there before. He wasn't
like,
worried
come on,
about
Dad.
it. The dog, it didn't make so bad. He had his nuts all out on the camera. Like he had
know.
the raw part just hanging
George
out.
Kittle.
Yeah, it did the thing. I liked it about Baker, and that's kind of what I like about him. Is he gonna shoot from the hip? He gonna say how he feel. You're not gonna have to wonder what he's thinking about. I still like the young man, and I wish him well. He's been the best quarterback since we've been back, and can't nobody argue that. He's had 4 different head coaches. He's had different offenses to work with, and he did the best he could. You know, now that he's getting ready to leave and he's going, of course he's going to talk shit because that's what he always did, but that's just Baker. You know, he's the same person that planted a flag on Ohio State because Ohio State beat him the year before. He's the same person that grabbed his crouch and did everything he did. Asked him, is this a basketball team? Because Kansas ain't got no football team. So, you know, hey, I like his cockiness. I hope he keep it and never lose it. And I honestly believe I hope he plays a career where he has a steady offense that he doesn't have to
stabilized.
Let him be stabilized, because truth of the matter is, has Cleveland stabilized anything for him? Hell no.
Have we ever been?
Yeah. Did Cleveland set him up to look bad last year? Hell yeah. Every player is going to say he can play. It's your job to tell him to sit down. I would have did like Eric said, be selfish. I would have set my ass at home. But Baker wanted to play.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, we can talk. We happy we got Deshaun, and Deshaun is better. But let's give Baker some respect. Put some respect on his goddamn name. You know, he the only one took us to the playoffs. Put some respect on his name. I know a lot of people don't feel that way. Yeah, but put some respect on his name, man.
Yeah, you're right.
He did some shit.
He did.
You know, he got dogged. They told him one thing, they did something else. That's just the nature of business. But when people fuck you over and call it business, it's still fucking you over. Let's not let lose just because we happy we got Watson. You know, if that was my son, I'd be pissed.
I'm worried the one eye is gonna come out of your head. Calm down. It's okay,
because you know, man, you think about it, he's still our fucking quarterback. We ain't seen nobody else throw no damn balls. We just thinking what a person can do. He can go out and jog and get hit by a car just like anybody else. That's what I'm saying. You know, we got to respect people and value people that come into our lives, whether they leaving or whether they coming. See, everybody wants to build people up and tear them down, but I ain't never been that kind of guy. Once you're a Brown, you always a Brown. And I'm going to respect you until you play against us.
Until you play against us. I heard that. Chrissy?
No, I agree. I'm upset that he isn't just taking it and going like, okay, swallowing and saying, let's move on from this. It doesn't need to be drug out. We know you're upset. You know, the fans are obviously upset, but it's time for all of us to just move on. You go ahead and do your job. You do it well. You'll be able to be fine, and you'll live, and you'll be a great quarterback, and everything will be happy for you. You know, but if he keeps talking, I have a feeling he's going to dig himself a deeper hole. And he's going to end up like Johnny. So, you know, that's the only problem I see.
Well, you know, he can come over to ASFL. And
yes, he can.
Go ahead and win the championship and prove that he got something. He can play in the spring, and then by the fall, somebody pick him up. So go ahead, Baker. There's avenues for you. You live in Texas. You from Texas. We got 4 teams in Texas. Call somebody up.
Oh, he's down there too right now.
Yeah, that's where he's from. You know, he go for call it spring training.
Go ahead. He was I think it's called the YFN podcast. Were they in his house? Did they just take all the equipment? Do y'all know that or what?
I think it was his house.
Yeah, the way that dog was laying down, he was at home. That dog was at home.
He had no care in the world.
The fucking dog was dead, man. I'm looking at the dog like.
Nah, that dog, he was like, man, shit, y'all taking too long. Y'all in my house. I live here. You know how people like get the dog.
Some of this.
Yeah, that's what it is. He done messed around and got some CBD, got in the gummies. He done got in the gummies.
No doubt. Well, I wish. I tell you what, man. I wish. You know what? I'm gonna say this for final thoughts. Let's just get on the final thoughts.
All right.
You know, I wish Baker Mayfield all the best of luck. I do. I know a lot of people feel like I'm his number one hater. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm a Browns fan. You know,
Yes.
I wanted him to succeed. I did. I wanted him to succeed, but I saw in his rookie year, like I said, with the gunslinging. Now I just want you to be a professional and understand that this is the nature of the league. We you know, we emphasize that sometimes when you think you're gonna spend all this time, Peyton Manning, he didn't get to stay a Colt forever. You know what I'm saying? And understand that that's the nature. That Baker had a performance issue. You know what I'm saying? It is. You know, if he was cracking back, I don't know. I'm just saying he wasn't cracking. She wasn't getting off. I don't know.
Oh, come on. Come on.
It is what it is. The Browns fans didn't get they fuck it. They didn't
Maybe
get
he
their
needs to
orgasm.
see my phonetics then.
Hey, every other.
Yeah, hey, I'm just being 100. The Browns fans did not get an orgasm from Baker Mayfield.
No.
Some of them faked it, and then, but that wasn't the case.
If that's
You know,
the
it
case,
is what it is.
if that's the case, they retired and out the game because we ain't had an orgasm since they came back.
We did
It's time
last year.
for it's time for a divorce. And if we did last year,
Oh my God.
shoot, I think that was pre-Jack because that wasn't a I didn't feel it. I
We
ain't feel
didn't
it.
get the bus. Like,
My God, I
Okay,
thought this
man.
was a
Okay.
family show.
Yeah. You nasty
No,
enough
we-
to
we-
show, man. Nasty enough.
you know what? I had to bring it. I had to do. I wanted people to understand. You know, sometimes you bring these little, you know,
We know
some
where your
little
final
things
thoughts are.
that
Yeah, nasty man. Nasty man.
Hey, the other week you said wasn't nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. I
Hey,
was
that's
like, shit.
that's R. Kelly. He the one that said it. And you know, ain't nobody said nothing about peeing.
Oh,
If I want to,
oh my God.
I could do Dave Chappelle. Can I piss on you? I know that whole song, so I didn't go there. So I thought I was being very, very considerate.
It is.
We are going off the rails.
Yeah, we in trouble.
is
We done
what it
lost all sponsors.
No, you good. You good. Hey, fanatics. If fanatics don't hate, it's just jokes, fanatics. It's just jokes. It is. You know what I'm saying? It's just jokes. But,
Come on,
you come on here.
I can't be taken off no more. Come on, don't make them mad.
You got to get on. Christy got to get on this week. She got to get on the Browns. They have. Oh,
Yeah,
while we
I gotta
saying
get
it,
my Browns jersey.
BFO lost a goddamn mind.
Yeah,
She
they did.
posed in that Eagles jersey.
Oh,
I
like
told
it.
you they were going to, didn't I? I told
mean,
you we were going to get hell for that.
Yeah, they kept saying, you know, why not a Browns jersey? I'm thinking, Fanatics sells every jersey in the league.
Yeah.
Right,
Like,
and
any jersey.
Come on.
I had to explain, like, the only reason why I have a Javon Curse jersey is when they went to play in the Super Bowl, he actually played for them, and I went to high school with him. He's a year
Right.
older than me. We're friends. So Marcus
good
called me
reason.
up. When Marcus called me up, he said, Christy, I need you to do a photo
Yes,
shoot.
yes, ma'am.
And I need it to be in your Javon jersey, not your Browns stuff.
Yeah.
And I said BFO is going to lose their minds. And they did.
Oh, you started that. You started that.
I didn't start it. I didn't
thought
say
you-
nothing.
I did, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why. I besides my beat up ass Bengals jersey, I was like, what the fuck else we gonna do? I know Christy had some shit, so I said, okay, not to point the blame at Christy, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, BFO, we love y'all, support us. You will,
And
get
I'm
to see
going
your
out.
queen.
Yes.
Yeah, you will see your
I'm doing a
queen
Browns jersey this weekend.
in a fucking Browns jersey. Calm the fuck down.
And
Yeah.
and it's gonna be in miles too.
Yeah, is she went on top of a hood or on top of a truck or in the
No,
swimming pool?
I can't
She gonna
dent
give
the
it
hood
to
on
you.
the car, okay? I can't dent the hood on the car. That's why I
Hey.
didn't lay on this hood.
I was thinking,
I
what
thought
they
it was-
got to do with football?
Hey, it's
It's a nice ass
attractive.
car.
Who want to see our big asses? And I
I don't even know what kind of car it was.
It's a 2021 Camaro.
Okay.
I loved it. I thought it was very because she didn't go over the top with it, but it was sexy. It was very.
It was
attractive.
nice. It was a nice picture.
I'm so
I
used
was
to
like,
being
whoa.
goofy
I
though.
was like,
Like
yeah.
I'm perfectly cool with goofy. Like give me some balloons and a big old orange wig. I'm cool with goofy. Trying to do the sexy thing just does not come naturally.
Oh, no.
You did a good job. You did a good job.
Yeah, you did an
Well,
excellent job.
We got to give all
You
the credit
see
to my
you see-
husband
Yeah.
taking
let-
pictures.
Yeah.
And
He
here,
was,
I guess we got to go to the gym and nigga and get buffed, and you're like, "What's up?"
Not me.
You want the-
Not
you want
me.
The Browns, you know.
no, I got the sexy dad body. I've been married over 20 years. I got that successful
teddy
body.
bear.
Yeah, I got
Teddy
that
bear.
successful body. Eating good.
Yeah,
I'm
we
good.
gonna have to,
Yeah,
guess we
I
gonna
don't like
look it up.
muscles. I like cuddly stuff.
Oh,
Oh,
you would
okay.
you would have hated
Yeah.
me growing up.
But you're cuddly now.
Oh no,
All right,
yeah,
Chuck.
yeah.
Yeah, that's all that matters is now.
Yeah,
Wow,
Mr. Bernstein now.
And I love to go back and do that. Now, before we go, Aaron, let them know what's going down, man. Let them know whatever you know, what is in store for TMDE and SMG. What's going on? Let us know.
Oh man, I just I'm looking for big things. I don't want to premature talk about a lot of things. The universe is bringing a lot of things to me. I feel blessed. We're gonna be doing a lot of work. Definitely Hall of Fame weekend. Look for us there. Making a big impression on Canton, Ohio. Everything is in the works. I just I feel blessed to be a part of it.
I can't afford to go up there, so I'm just going to sleep on the field.
I told you we got
you never know. We got you.
I'll put the tent on the field and just sleep out there on a sleeping bag. I'll be fine.
I just feel good to be doing things I love with people I love. So we just gonna have a lot of fun. Ain't gonna put no bulletins out there. Just be on the lookout for us.
Yeah, be on the lookout. So
Stay tuned.
No doubt. Well, that's it. That's the end of the show. I want to thank my co-hosts, Christy Acuti and Aaron Sims. We love you.
Right.
TMDE for life. And it is what it is. We'll see y'all next week. God bless and take care.
Peace.
Like that's perfect.
Peace.
I can't do it. My hands are funny.
My hands.
Arthritis.
It's the arthritis.
Oh no!
It's the arthritis. Arthritis.
Goddamn.
When I used to have the girls, I used to play the knobs, and now my fingers are funny. It's like stuck like that.
Hey, we'll see y'all.
That's what Robert Kraft is doing.
Yeah, tune in the channel. Tune in the channel.
All right, y'all. We'll see y'all next week. We out.
Are you still recording?